to make a woman my friend.
Can you imagine having a relationship with a woman who is smarter than you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not intimidated I used to be intimidated by women that were smarter than me, but I'm not intimidated by them anymore, mainly because there's not very many men that are smarter than me, let alone women, because, you know, I think I'm a very intelligent person. In fact, I think I'm a genius. You know, I mean, I'm betting my whole life, my fortune, my everything I got on David Allan Coe. I manage David Allan Coe. I book David Allan Coe. I write books about David Allan Coe. You know, everything that I do 24 hours a day relates to David Allan Coe.
The self-love you have, I mean, do you really still believe that women go around dreaming that they're going to suck your cock? Do you still believe that your dick is the great gift to them?
No. First of all, sex is probably the last thing ever on my mind.
Food is ahead of sex?
No, food neither. They have to tell me when to eat. David Allan Coe is what's on my mind. Promoting the career. You know, it's like I'm making movies, I'm a magician, I'm a ventriloquist. I mean, my career itself, I'm writing 4 books at one time. You know, I write songs, I'm doing movies, I'm doing movie scores. You know, I ain't got time. You know, one of the girls, David, my turn tonight, you know, or, you know, how about me, or, you know, I need some attention or whatever. They have to come to me. I don't think about it. It's like I have a girl that gives me my vitamins, because I would never take wouldn't eat, I wouldn't take vitamins. The minute I wake up, I need to call Al Goldstein, I gotta call this one, I gotta go that, I gotta go here, I gotta go. That's the way my fucking brain works, and your brain probably works the same way.
Right.
But you're married to one woman,
right.
You have a different kind of relationship.
Yeah,
I'm sure you don't go around thinking of sex 24 hours a day.
No, food. It's food and cigars.
Food and cigars.
Oh, this is the kind of question that Dick Cavett would ask you at PBS. Would you go down on a woman who has the rag on?
No. It's like, in my family, they call it quarantine. The girl must come and tell me when she's on her period. She's in quarantine. And it's just, you got to understand that I went to prison when I was 7 years old. I got out of prison. I had my first piece of ass when I was 27 years old. So I have no sexual experience. I don't like big-titted women.
That's what I read, that you like small
I like
women.
small-titted women, yes. I don't like big tits. And the reason being, I don't identify big tits as being feminine, because feminine to me was the guy in prison with a nice ass.
Right.
Right? So that's how I identify with femininity.
I've always heard it argued that guys who like some women built like high-fashion models, there's sort of a latent homosexuality. In your case, it's a real...
Now, Patty told me that too, and it's probably true that it's not that as I'm fucking her, calling her Sam, or thinking that she's actually man or something, but probably in my own twisted brain, growing up identifying that with being feminine, you know, it's like, you know, it's like saying it's safe, okay? Like you got this mental block in prison about being a homosexual, about touching a guy's dick or whatever. It's like, when I was in prison, there were times that I would have gave $100 just for the guy to come down and sit on my bunk next to me, just to share the warmth of touching another human being and talking. But you can't do that, man, because then you're a faggot, you're a queer, they beat the fuck out of you, they take your cigarettes. I mean, you know, you're the lowest fucking form of animal there is. So that's brought in your head. You can't never let those, so you stifle all that shit. And consequently, having stifled all those emotions inside me, I'm able to write songs like Would You Lay With Me in a Field of Stone, Jody Like a Melody. It's like I had someone say to me that my songs were a total reversal to what my outward and inward characters were, and that's because I can vent my emotions physically, angrily, by beating a motherfucker up, by, you know, robbing somebody, by riding a motorcycle, by, you know, all those emotions are getting released, but the feminine part of me never, it's always been stifled, man. And we all have that. We all have those tendencies. We all have there's a female part of you and there's a male part of you, and we all have that. But mine were suppressed, and the only way they could be released was through my poetry, through writing. these days, I think I'm writing more about the freedom of being free, of what's happening now, the things that I'm seeing now, the honesty of what I'm seeing now, being honest with myself about a lot of things. I'm to the point now where I'm saying there's so many people that come into this world and they live their whole life and they die, and no one even knows who the fuck they are. They might as well never came here. There's no records of them being here. I mean, you know, there's nothing. There's shit. 200 years from now, a motherfucker can say Al Goldstein, and they can go find your fucking picture, your name, you know, you did this, you did this. They can, the same thing with David Allan Coe, you know? And this is the thing I try to get across to my record company. I am not Mo Bandy, and I don't want to be Mo Bandy. I'm not Charlie Pride. I'm not George Jones. I'm David Allan Coe, man, you know? And I do things a little differently. I have a little more to say than they have to say.
What's wrong with this whole Western music scene now? You feel it's plastic, it's hypocritical. But if that's true, why is it so successful?
No, I don't think that. I think it's not that the music isn't, it's the people that is. It's like, you know, Johnny Paycheck didn't have to start calling himself an outlaw. That was bullshit. I've never called myself nothing. You know, I've always said to them, don't put any labels on me. I'm not outlaw country. I'm not progressive country. You know, I'm not redneck rock. I'm David Allan Coe. And that spans a large area. I can sing blues. I can sing rock and roll. I can sing jazz. I can sing Laura Misty, My Funny Valentine, with a 500-piece orchestra. Or I can sing Fuck Anita Bryant, Who the Hell Is She? It doesn't matter. You know, it's like I'm a total entertainer.